Vengeance is not our goal, nor do we seek merely a just retribution. We ask this court to affirm man's right to live in peace and dignity, regardless of his race or creed.
I was required to enter the concentration camps as they were being liberated for the purpose of capturing the alleged war criminals. We had a long list of war crime suspects. I had never seen human beings in that condition where you couldn't tell if the people were dead or alive. So I don't think the term vengeance is correct, but surely I was not immune from an emotional response to what I had seen.
Local townspeople visit the Ohrdruf camp, including prominent Nazi party members. They'll be taken on a forced tour of the campsite by Colonel Haydn Sears. Colonel Sears stands by as the Nazis are informed that they must see all the horrors at the camp.
What was the rationale behind that?
Well, it was really so horrible that it was a form of punishment to even be an observer of it. And since many of the Germans professed, ignorance of what had happened, this was a means of showing them what had happened so that they would see it and perhaps be shocked by it. Was this a method of punishment as an act of vengeance, or was it more rational? There wasn't very much reason. In those days, when you come into a camp, you don't react very rationally. You can rationalize it later.
The day before these Nazis visited the camp, the Burgermeister of Ohrdruf was forced to view the horrors. He and his wife were later found dead in their home, apparently suicides.
Friedrich Flick.
Mr. Flick had been one of the largest contributors to the personal fund of Heinrich Himmler. Himmler had escorted Flick through the concentration camps. Flick had seen the conditions under which the inmates were required to slave in various Flick factories. Those who were the slave laborers, the concentration camp inmates who worked for Flick, most of them are very poor people today. And he, who played a leading part in responsibility for their misery, died not only the richest man, but completely unrepentant.
Defendant Friedrich Flick, how do you plead to this indictment? Guilty or not guilty?
Ich bin unschuldig.
He didn't get a very severe sentence. He got a 5-year sentence, and I can't remember exactly how much of it he had served when Mr. McCloy let him out.
As is often the case, those who persecute others consider themselves the victim, and he considered himself the victim.